a company that pursues to provide the mankind with healthier life, and a company that makes every effort in pioneering a new field of research and development. Biospine. Since it was first founded in 2005, Biospine has focused its business capacity on research and development in the medical industry, especially the spine field and technology-intensive production. Based on its R&D production and clinical test results, Biospine's equipments and products have been recognized and proven for their safety and effectiveness, and thus obtained the official approval to deliver and export to the US and the Chinese market by the Food and Drug Administration of the USA and the State Food and Drug Administration of China, both of which are widely known to have adopted very strict approval criteria. In addition, in May 2005, we obtained the approval also from the Korea Food and Drug Administration, KFDA, and received the CE certification in 2006 for the European market. We are proud of the excellence of our core technology above all, and especially our original technologies have already been patented in a number of major countries, such as Korea, China, USA, and Japan. And we also have registered for the international trademark, as well as in Korea and in the USA. Bioflex Spring Rod System. At first, Bioflex Spring Rod System has changed the material from 6 mm of titanium 6 ALV4 to 4 mm of nitinol, a typical shape memory alloy. Next, we has changed the design from straight rod to coil turn rod. Thanks to these alterations, Bioflex Spring Rod System could achieve not only flexibility without stress shielding effect, but also durability for strong supporting power. There are 2 grooves, holes on the pedicle screw head of Bioflex Spring Rod System. Because of this property, we can adopt the segmental connection method even for multi-level cases more than 2 levels. Competitive advantages of our products. Bioflex system can achieve the fusion rate of good quality in the anterior part of spinal column. As a result, we can satisfy the various definitions for fusion. In particular, compared to the traditional rigid system, Bioflex system can provide more micromotion or stimulus in the anterior part continuously. Therefore, according to the Wolff's Law, it can help the secondary bony union, and finally bridging bone can be formed after 1.5 or 2 years from the operation. Bioflex system has showed very low incidence rate of ASD, adjacent segmental degeneration. Traditional rigid system has needed the reoperation by symptomatic ASD, adjacent segmental degeneration, in 10 to 20% of patients. However, in case of Bioflex system, the rate of symptomatic ASD, adjacent segmental degeneration, is only 0.4%. This amazing difference is caused by the normal load transmission and shock-absorbing mechanism by nitinol spring rod, which is the only distinguished feature of Bioflex system. Bioflex system can prevent stiff back syndrome. Thanks to the 3-dimensional flexibility of Bioflex nitinol spring rod, we have very small restriction about various motions. That is, it is accessible to more unrestricted motion in various spinal motions, such as flexion, extension, lateral bending, and rotation. Therefore, patients do not complain to spine surgeons about the discomfort by the motional limitation. Bioflex system has very strong supporting power as a posterior fixator. In particular, in case of spondylolisthesis, a typical clinical indication among degenerative lumbar disorders, even after the successful reduction of the sliding segment, it is very important to maintain the condition of natural sagittal balance continuously for the better secondary bony union of anterior part. Thanks to the strong supporting power of Bioflex nitinol spring rod, we can assure maintained condition of natural sagittal balance. Competitive advantages in surgical procedures. Bioflex system also has many advantages in the surgical procedure. First, we can use segmental connection method in multi-level operation. Especially in case of reoperation, we have smaller incision area, smaller bleeding loss, lower contamination, shorter operation time, and recovery time. Second, we don't need to bend Bioflex rod for adjusting the lordotic curvature. If you want steeper lordotic curvature, we have only to use pre-bent rod. Third, we can apply the property of shape memory alloy to clinical surgery. Bioflex nitinol spring rod can be easily bent at the cold water of around 4 degrees Celsius, and it can be returned to the original shape before bending at the body temperature. Thus, in case of malalignment of screw head, it can be inserted easily. Healthy spine is becoming more and more important in our life in an era of an aging society as the average span of human life is rapidly increasing. Biospine is always prepared to respond to our global and domestic customers' concern and needs and to offer the best technology-optimized solutions for the spinal health. Thank you.